Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers? What are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going.
Ah!
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No. She's at a place called Bradley's
Hello,
house,
I'm
just
Tam,
west of there.
TamBoTC channel, and
know?
we're playing
When we
Red
first
Dead.
got here,
That
she
was a
told me
long
she was
cutscene,
worried that our
but it's
camp was
fine.
near a safe house that gang she ran with
Another
used from time to
let's
time.
hope I don't
You
mess
told
this
Dutch?
up
No,
like I did the
she
last
spoke to
one.
me in confidence. I suppose I didn't
Playing
think
a
it
lot
would
of
be a
side
problem.
content.
Now it
so
is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I
things
saw
will
one
be
of the Foreman's
fine.
hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably
Be a
followed us
day.
down here. You don't know what happened?
Alright.
She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't
Oh,
see it
there's,
that way.
Tilly?
Through this.
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as
Remember
sweet
the
and innocent as you
YouTuber's
might
name,
think.
but he made a video
But
on
like I say,
Red
she
Dead
was
2
defending
not being
herself.
that good.
She fled and fell in
I'm
with
not
us
going to
right
disagree
after
with
that.
that.
I just
But
hope we can
there's a
get to her
couple
in
of
time.
problems. First off, he
It's not
starts
too
off
far.
saying everybody's going
If they
crazy
touched a
because
single
it's a
hair
Rockstar
on that
game.
girl's
I don't
head,
like Rockstar.
I'll eviscerate the sons of bitches.
I don't know if you guys
See?
know that about me, but I
You do
don't like
care,
their.
Miss
I
Grimshaw.
didn't like Grand
course
Theft
I
Auto,
care.
Manhunt, Bully.
About all
I don't
you
like any
fools.
other games, to be
Some
honest.
just
Red
require
Dead's
a
the only
firmer
one I
hand
like,
than others.
but I can
You was
appreciate
finished.
what their games
Thank you.
are able to
I swear,
accomplish.
half of you were just rotting your own
And it's
filth
not
if
like
nobody
a
kept you in
hate
check.
for them at all.
No
It's just I
doubt.
dislike their
Okay,
games.
I think that's the place up ahead.
But yeah, I think the reason that Red Dead is so, like, praised as so good is for what it accomplishes, and it accomplishes a lot, and other games should kind of strive to be it if they're not indefinitely like Red Dead. Like, it does, they don't necessarily need the survival elements and the whole, like, cowboy roleplay stuff that Red Dead needs, but they definitely need to strive to be similar to a game like this on many fronts of its structures.
You don't mean nothing by
And it doesn't need to be entirely the same game. There he goes.
Get in there and find our girl.
Well then, I already have one of those. I don't need one.
I'll take that.
Oh, you're just gonna loot them yourself. Oh, okay. Now what?
Are you going in there or
What the hell? What the hell you think you're doing?
That's what I got to say about that.
Tilly! We're coming!
Don't you hurt me. Oops, it's circle.
It's okay, Miss
Thought it
Tilly.
was square.
Get
But
you
yeah,
out of here.
I don't think that, like, that would be the same thing said with Fallout 76 with Bethesda,
matter what
like
you
you could
thought,
say
it's
the same
okay.
thing, but
Let's go.
I think
Oh, come
Fallout
along,
76
miss. Thank
deserves
you, both
more
of you.
hate right now because
It
of
was Anthony
the
Foreman.
condition
He
it
thinks
did
he
come
owes
in.
me.
I remember.
Is just
Where is
really
he?
poor.
He went out hunting or something.
So I
They were
think the
following him, I
attention
think.
of
Well,
YouTubers
killed those
should be
fellas
more
there.
drawn to that, even though there
There
is
they
already
are.
a lot of
Tilly,
YouTubers
grab
drawn to
that
that.
gun.
I'm still going to
Anyone
cover it.
approaches, shoot 'em.
Oh, don't worry, I'll
I'm
be
either
just
getting
fine.
a game today or
Now
tomorrow,
catch
and then
that
I'll review it maybe in a week or so, depending on, I might rush it or whatever.
All right, get after them.
I don't want to rush it too much so that you think that I just rushed it for the sake of a review.
Oh, come on! I thought you were meant to be good at this. You picked the wrong girl.
Bad.
They're heading down the hill to the water.
Yeah, you crazy old hag.
Oh, there they are by the
Hey,
shoreline.
where's my horse?
They think they're getting away. They got another thing coming. Stay right on their tail, Arthur. We can't let these animals get away. You've got a couple more seconds to regret what you did.
That girl owes us.
Oh, you're gonna pay! All of you!
Can we just kill those two already?
Good shot!
Yeah.
Oh, hurry! We're going to lose them! Oh, look at these cowards!
Are you out of your mind, lady?
All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly.
Really far away.
Don't let him get away!
Yeah.
Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
Get him. This episode's going to be called Get him. Alright, sir.
who you're dealing with.
Under arrest. Whoops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, restart. Dagnabbit, I messed up. And dang it, I'm far away from my horse.
All right, I think that
Go,
last
go,
one's the
ride like
boss.
the wind.
Lasso him and we'll
Spotted
take him
horse.
back to Tilly.
This horse is spotted.
Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the
I hope
last
you
word
guys
on
can
this
hear me in the
bastard.
game fine. There's no interruptions.
I promise you don't want a war with me.
Don't let him get away! Go on! Rope that bastard! Use the lasso! Don't kill him yet! Tilly can't speak to him if he's dead, Arthur. Make sure we take him alive. That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
I'll kill you. Take these nice and tight.
All right, you bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
Wait. What the? How did you... Found a new fast travel system.
If they start hollering,
Got a
shut 'em
unique
up.
horse, by the way, lady. Oh, and she's gone. Hold on, let me get
I'll
on
come
my
back
horse.
for you. I promise. Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, I guess I was...
Come on, man.
My horse. Never mind. There we go.
Let's go for a ride. Time to go, boy.
Do you have the first idea what you're getting into? I'm
Perfect.
Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an E?
Get him.
I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Time you do
Funny
that is if he tries to
bastard.
escape or hit you back.
Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope
Demand
is
respect
cutting into
because we're
me.
going for good
Don't
on
feel so good when you're the
accounts
one
towards
tied
it,
up, does it?
But whatever.
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet.
So let's just go.
Reckon I'll let Tilly decide what you deserve.
Die.
You're wasting your time with that girl. She's a liar.
Okay, not really.
She'll screw you over like she did me. I should have shot the bitch yesterday like I said I would.
You just shut your mouth now, Anthony. I've heard enough.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here.
I
I
held
want
to
to get a
remove,
good look
please.
at this monster.
Thank you. Here you
So
go.
he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
Go on.
Finish.
All right, you.
Let's go for the good.
Let's get you home. Yeah.
Now get out of here.
Yay! We're a nice person. Oh crud, I got the solar because I failed that one time on batting. Dang it. He might want to get cleaned off because I stinking shoved him in some mud a bit. That was an accident, of course, but it was still hilarious.
Yep.
Alright,
Bastard.
let's get going. I hope you heard that cutscene fine and that there was no sounds over it. Yeah, so far this game, like the reason that this game is just like such a big deal is what it accomplishes. It almost feels like a game that jumped ahead in time, and it's still got more content coming at the end of this month, which is the multiplayer, and it's just gonna be like ridiculous. I'm hoping they don't treat the multiplayer same to how they did GTA Online, but I absolutely love Red Dead Redemption. It's a great series. I almost love the main character of this game more than John Marston, which is... I just can't. I love John Marston. He's awesome. But I really do like this main character. He's really good. And the fact that he's able to accomplish such a feat. I also want to say that, and I'm going to make a video on this, but I feel like Angry Joe's review should be looked at again, or he should look back on his review. Because I do think that Red Dead should have gotten a 10 from him, and then of course he says that thing where it's like a 10 doesn't mean a perfect game still. And yeah, it's not a perfect game, but it is darn close. But no games are going to be perfect. None. Even when they're darn close. Even when I'm going to review this game, I'm probably not going to give it a 10. I give no game a 10. But I do think that in Angry Joe's standards of reviewing games, it just doesn't make sense that he wouldn't give it a 10. I think what he should do what he did in his Battlefield Hardline when he went back and talked about Battlefield 4. He said when that game originally launched, it would have been a 5 out of 10 or whatever from him. But in the condition that it's in now, Battlefield 4 would be like an 8 out of 10 or so from him now. And that's probably the same for games like Elder Scrolls Online, where it would have just gone up to like a 7 out of 10, to be honest, because it's still a repetitive, monotonous mess of a game. And it lacks the heart and soul of other Elder Scrolls with the characters and how they influence the world around you. Besides that, this game just accomplishes a lot. There's a lot of things that I can see that can be argued around Angry Joe's arguments, like the fast travel system. I can see somebody bringing up games like Morrowind or The Witcher 3 even, because its fast travel system is very similar, and I find it just obnoxious of Angry Joe to not even think back to that. I think he even should look back on Witcher 3 and just be like, because I feel like Witcher 3 is not better than Red Dead 2. We got, is that John Marston and Dutch? I know Dutch to be here. Yeah, that's John Marston.
You boys ready?
Of course.
But,
What else do you know about this guy?
he should go back and,
Not
like,
much, just these sons
take a
of little greasy-haired
re-look at back on his games
really
like
got
Red Dead
power
1,
money.
Skyrim,
Now, listen,
and,
if we go in there, start shooting
a couple
up
other
the place,
games, because
boy's gonna
he
get
did
shot
not
dead
say
again.
that the review would change over
this,
time
gonna
for
have
the
a
first
lot
Red
of
Dead.
protection.
He
No
just
one
kept
gets
using
shot, Arthur, so everyone
that as
just
an example.
relax.
This
We'll
Red Dead,
charm 'em. Trust me.
will this Red Dead surpass or get to that point of a 10 out of 10 that the original Red Dead, and he kept going on about that in certain parts, and it didn't make sense because I think it does surpass it even more so.
Excuse me,
And I think
sir?
looking back
We
on it,
have an
I do think the
appointment
first
to
Red
see
Dead
Mr. Bronte.
ages
Who
poorly,
are
but
you?
that's, and there's probably a couple other problems that
You
I'm not
get
thinking
your
of, but
boss down
that's
here and
basically
now so we
it.
can
Like,
talk
it hasn't
about
aged
this
too
like
well.
gentlemen.
So I do think it would have probably been more of an 8 out of 10 realistically
Run along now, boy.
nowadays. But yeah, I still think, like, of course, years
Was that the
after
special Dutch charm I heard
this
so
game
much
is
about?
launched, it'll
Relax.
probably won't age
got
that
this.
well, but right now it is ahead of its dang time, and it does an excellent job. So I don't understand why Angry Joe didn't give it a
Don't worry, boys.
10 out of 10.
We come in peace.
It
We
doesn't
just
really
need to
make
straighten
sense.
a couple of things out with your boss.
We're being held at gunpoint, dinks.
They
Hello, everyone.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono
It's
qui
an
per
Italian.
Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
Let me mute
said-
myself for this.
Why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly, you think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Date davvero sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderlyn, Arthur Morgan,
The pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So, how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
Alright, we're back. Get on my horse.
Grave robbers? You think he's taking us
Wait,
for a
where's,
fool?
No idea.
Oh,
What choice do we
just
have?
John Marston.
None, I guess. This is idiotic.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so.
John Marston.
Pretty sure I rode by it earlier.
Oh, he must have a
It's
larger
real
like,
impressive.
horse
You know,
or something.
you did good.
His
Holding your
horse's
tongue in there.
branches.
Do you trust
Gigantic
one
as
word
mine.
that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
I mean, literally,
Listen,
dang huge.
We found Bronte. We got
He's
in there.
tall.
Dutch is with him now. All things
He's a little bit
considered, it
shorter
could have
than mine,
gone a
but
lot worse.
Still.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope he's
Let's
okay.
keep going.
He'll be fine. I figure the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him.
Marston.
They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's
I
no
was watching a
Braithwaites
video
left to
too
pay.
on Breath
Jack
of the
ain't
Wild
much
being
use to him
compared
anymore.
to the
Let's
physics
just
and such,
get
being
this
compared
done,
to
let
Red Dead
Dutch
2,
handle
and
the
it's
rest.
still quite
just hope
impressive,
you're
the
right.
stuff that Zelda does. And that's just like, that was put on both the Wii U and Switch, and it's
What's
like
your
a
problem?
more cartoony, cel-shaded game.
I think this is it.
So
Keep it down.
it just comes off all
Let's
the more
hitch the horses
impressive
up
in
ahead.
some ways. The detail. It's kind of tied with it in a way too.
God damn it!
What do you
Can't you control that damn horse?
bumping into me? You hitch my horse. Don't worry, horsey.
What are you doing?
Nabbit.
Let's leave the horses here.
There we go. Follow John. John Marston.
This way.
place is rather spooky. Oh, that's why it's a distinct graveyard, of course.
All right. Let's see what's going on in here.
Is there any vampires? Ironically, because there is a vampire that's in the game.
Keep it down.
Oh, I saw someone over there. Wow, the lighting and just like the fog is really good. Oh, oh,
Did you hear that?
someone's over here.
Hold on.
Hello? Hello?
Hey there, boy.
What up? What is it?
Someone's here somewhere. Come on.
What is it, doggy?
Wait.
Shh, 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 shh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bit to drink. Your friend died.
Okay.
They can hear us, you know.
Just some Crazy drunk.
They're still with us.
You should get yourself home.
Okay. Is that
I'll
John?
try
Yep,
this way.
that's John. Alright. Now there's a statue Batman used to crush someone, and, or someone crushed someone. Can't remember who. And, the Batman animated movie. I own that movie, not them.
Bust the
It's one of
door
my
in.
favorites. Favorite animated movies, that is. I don't think it's the favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Oh!
Damn it!
How many you see?
3, 4, hard to tell.
You should have paid Mr. Bronte.
Nice shooting, Arthur.
Careful, they're leading us out in the open.
Where is he?
Can't see worth a damn. We sure picked the right night for it. Let's stay on him. Come on. Reckon this is gonna wake a few people up.
No doubt.
You made a big mistake coming in, huh?
Hardly see what I'm shooting at.
It moves. Blast it.
His bristles are up. Can't pop with those son of a bitch.
I can think of better ways to spend an evening.
Next time you're just keep going. I'll have a drink.
Barely see through all this.
Sure hope they ain't seeing better than we are.
Dang,
Just
John,
keep your
I'm
head
still
down.
getting them all.
I got their papa's watch right here.
We have some. Like that. Man, that's me cheating.
All right. Now let's find their stash. Gotta be around here someplace.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We
Okay.
can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first
Here we
shot
go.
at us from.
Lead the way, Marston.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time.
Oh, that way. Okay. Let's go, John.
We can't go back to
Oh,
Bronte
but
with nothing to show for it, Arthur.
There might be something in
Oh,
here.
okay. Pick it up.
Got it.
Good. Now let's get out of here. Damn, the boss here.
Excuse me.
Come on, let's see if that gate's open. It's locked. We'll have to go back the way we came. Damn it. Come on. Let's go around the side.
Okay.
Come on. There's someone coming. Hide.
I found a body. Looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Stay close.
Let's
gets it done.
Why? Come on, horsey. Let's go.
Looks
Go
like
back
we
to the
lost him
manor.
for now. Come on. Let's just get there.
Bronte's Manor. Oh, the streets are like dead. Oh, except for that dude. Leaning up against the lamp. Whoops, sorry, John. This tells me to go this way. That's all.
Alright. Let's get this
The
done.
same horse from the first game, John. Even though technically this is a prequel.
Come on, Arthur.
Alright. Let's get my horse up.
Come on. Let's get this over
Took
with.
Kara. Wait, am I already growing a beard? I'm already growing a beard.
Well,
Alright. We're
you
in.
took your time.
Where's your
Yeah,
host?
we took our
I
time.
said you took your time.
I'm glad to see
Ah,
you.
we got
Let's
him
get
back.
going. What a fine man. Hey, friend. Thank Mr. Bronte
You all
for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country
did it.
boys.
Hooray.
Let's go! We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it. Yeah!
Let's go.
All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come
Yay,
for
we
me.
got his kid back.
I'm sorry.
What for?
For that. For taking so long.
I had a
Revenges
fun
him.
time. I had
Oh,
my own
spoiler
room with
alert.
a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
I don't know. I
Did they
think everybody
do anything to
already
you?
Have
knows
you ever had spaghetti?
how it goes on.
What's that?
It's food. It looks like
I'll play
worms,
that game
but it's
someday for the
delicious.
stinking channel. I
Is
really
that
want
right?
to.
Papa
I
Bronte
actually
teaches me
tried to,
lots
but
of
realized
Italian words.
I couldn't
Don't call
for a
him
certain
that,
reason.
please.
You know, caballo?
That was PS Now,
That
because I
means
thought I could
horse.
record it on there,
And
but I realized I
pantafola? That's a slipper.
it's a lot. It's
Slipper?
a streaming
They gave me
service
two pairs. One
only
for
for
day
that
and one for night.
so I would have to
Well,
get on my PS3, and for some
just
reason
glad
my
you're all
PS3
right.
won't let me
Oh,
record
yes.
on
I had the
Elgato,
best
so
time, but I can't
that's
wait
out
to
of
see
the
Mama.
picture.
Did she miss me?
I don't know why it
She
doesn't.
sure
I
did.
looked it up and I
Like you
tried
wouldn't know.
everything I could, and it's still weird.
Real good to see you, Jack.
You too, Uncle Arthur. Did you catch the bad guys?
Which ones?
At the graveyard. Uncle Dutch and
Let's
Papa
keep
Bronte
going.
told me.
Just Mr. Bronte.
Yeah. Me and your pa dealt with them.
I told him you would.
Wait till you see this new camp.
Not another one.
Well, this one's got a house. Not as nice as Mr. Bronte's, mind you.
That's okay.
We'll get you settled and cleaned up in no time.
Oh, I had a
Are
bath
we
last
there
night.
yet?
Of course you did.
Taking a bath. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Taking a bath. Oh, I bought every single thing of clothing and weapons so far that that's unlocked in the game. So, yeah. I got a ton of stuff.
Hey, they're back! I think I see Jack!
Abigail!
We're back.
Abigail!
Abigail.
We got you, your son, everything.
Let me mute myself.
He's fine.
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. You ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you. I got my son back!
Jack. How are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So,
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you,
Everyone seems happy.
Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Alright. Yay, only a silver again, dag nabbit.
Hey, make some room for John there.
Looks like everybody's gathered around the campfire. Gathered around the campfire, sing a merry song. Anyways, please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy this episode. I will still be bringing more Red Dead and Spyro, so stay tuned for those. I hope to upload twice a day. I missed one day, sadly. I was busy. I'll make sure that won't happen at least that much, unless it's something real personal. I'll let you guys know. So, I'll see you guys next time, and leave your comments below. I always enjoy reading your comments, even if they're not that, like, some rude comments. I'd rather no rude comments, to be honest, unless they're being genuine with their opinion and such, and then that makes sense. But if you're just outright name-calling and saying your opinion doesn't matter, you should shut up about your opinion, that stuff like Mr. Wicca did, then I'm probably just gonna most likely ignore it. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!